A blown tire, a broke down truck, and 4 adventures later, we found just how wild Rock Springs, Wyoming really is. Alright, so we're here on I-80 West, heading towards Rock Springs, Wyoming. A few miles back we heard a pop, but we were inside a construction zone, so there wasn't really any way to pull over. If you've been following along with us, we no longer have the tire pressure monitoring system on the tires due to the valve stems constantly blowing out, and so now we have a major issue.
We had a blowout.
Yep. So this is going to take some time to fix it. Did some damage to our camper. Yeah, we're going to get this taken care of and we'll let you guys know how it goes. If you've ever been in this situation before, you can relate to everything that we're going to get ready to go through. So this is where we wish we would have had the tire pressure sensors on the tires to let us know, but we did hear the pop. But like I said before, we were inside construction zone area, weren't able to get off to the side of the road, and lesson learned, I guess. We should have pulled over as soon as we had the opportunity to, so we're going to get this taken care of.
Why is it actually somewhat better and worse than I thought it would be?
Now luckily we have these fender flares up on here, so that protected the bottom of the slide out for the most part.
Yeah.
We only got like 15 miles to the campground, but this tire is damaged too, but it should be good enough to get us there on this one, and then we need 2 new tires.
This wind and speed through here is what's worrying me. I don't like you guys working on the camper when it's like that.
It'll be fine. Rather start grabbing those blocks.
All right.
Get it back up onto it.
Try to get the dogs some water. If you guys like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe and like our channel.
Yeah.
That's what worries me right there with all that traffic coming. It's all the swaying and stuff.
Right now the camera just looks like it's bouncing every time something goes by, not swaying. But once they get it up on the thing, it'll probably start swaying more.
Wish we had more room on the side of this road. I don't know if we're going to make it on that other tire.
Yeah, that front tire can't be on that course.
I don't know if we're going to make it on this tire.
Well, I mean, that slide is just road rash from the other one. It'll be fine.
Like, I mean, watch your head coming out. Oh, watch your head, watch your head.
What do you want it, Dad?
All right, you want this?
Wait, Leah, look at that.
All right, I'm just going to put this up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very good example of why you should have a tire pressure monitoring system on your camper. How does it look under there?
No, it looks good. I mean, luckily we had this wheel fender up under there, because that saved the bottom of the slide out.
Is that other tire gonna be good?
For now.
It'll be good enough to get down the road, yeah.
We're gonna have to go slow now.
Well, it's on the tire.
All right, we got another big group of cars coming, so. Wait, stop. He still had the jack up. You still have the jack up. Does everything else behind it look okay?
Should. This time it's fine. It's just all the rubber from the other one.
All right, well. Is she good to get him back in the truck? All right, Michaela, you can go get him in the truck.
Yeah.
All right, what do you have to say, gentlemen?
First time. Good teacher.
Don't forget the jack before you drive away.
Yeah.
We got her fixed. Hopefully we can make it to Rock Springs without any more issues. Let's let us out a little bit, but you always gotta be prepared. All right, Tang, you ready to get back in there?
No, he's not.
Come on, Bobby. We gotta get in.
No,
Get in there. You can do it.
Go.
You're not that old yet. Come on.
Dad.
I got it.
Riley, you need to get in first when you guys are ready. Are we done with this?
Come on.
Don't forget to set your toolbox.
So,
All right, dear.
Another fun tire change
yeah.
on the side of an interstate.
Except this one was actually real. Not just the tire sensor.
We gotta
Yeah.
get some tire sensors back on them tires.
Yes, we do.
Most people drive by Rock Springs, Wyoming, thinking there's not much to see except open roads and tumbleweeds.
But what if the stretch of high desert actually holds more than what you think?
So here's the question. What hidden treasures are just off the beaten path in Rock Springs, Wyoming? And last week, while we were in Laramie, we picked up some hats. Figured we'd fit in with the locals. Also, they're really great for keeping the sun off.
That's right. Well, we didn't get very far on our journey. Truck engine light came on.
Check engine light.
Yeah.
This is, had the tire blowout yesterday. Now the check engine light's on again. Hopefully this doesn't turn out to be a bad week. Hopefully, I got my code reader here, so let's plug it in.
What's it look like?
I don't know. It's still scanning. Not very helpful. It says NA, then NA for the code. Whatever that means. You might need a different scan tool. Just try to reset the codes and see what happens.
Got to the KOA, everything was fine until we went to open the slide out. We had an incident with the slide out a little bit, not too bad. And Monday we're supposed to get new tires on the camper. And also Riley was out riding his bike and he had damage to his tire on the bike. So we're having a fun week to our first week of July here for 2025. So stay tuned. Okay, so we stopped at AutoZone to get a reading with the code reader. What'd you find out, dear?
Yeah, since my code reader was saying NA, I guess this wasn't compatible with everything with this truck. It was just a basic reader. Now it's saying lost communication with the turbocharger control module. So there's looking up online. Could just be bad connection, or it could be the faulty turbo control module, blown fuse, or it's a couple of options. I guess we got to look into it and figure it out. But the truck drives fine. It still has the same amount of power. So our journey here, looking for the hidden treasures of Rock Springs, starts at the Pilot Butte Wild Horse Scenic Loop. And it's one of the few places left that you can see wild Mustangs, wild horses. So we're gonna drive around here and hopefully we're gonna be lucky. We can see some horses and spot some other wildlife as well. The Pilot Butte Wild horse scenic road. It's beautiful, open, high desert country. This is BLM land. You can, they got little camping areas, so you can come out here and camp off grid.
So along this loop, you can see everything from the wild horses to deer, elk. You can see rabbits, you can see eagles, hawks. There's plenty of wildlife to be seen out here. There's plenty of lookout areas that you can check out along the loop as well. You just got to keep your eyes open and hopefully see something. Which is what our plan is for today. We want to see some horses.
First sign of wildlife, there's a pronghorn. Looks like a mom and 2 babies up there.
Oh, look at them! It's okay. Oh. We're scaring them away.
Well, I think we definitely found the horses. There's probably 25 or 30 of them right up here in a couple small groups, a couple on the road and some off to the left over there. Not sure if you guys will be able to see it on the camera or not. We'll try to zoom it in.
I think this is amazing. I've always wanted to see wild horses. I mean, how often do you get to drive around and just watch the horses run?
Yeah, then,
And you don't even have to pay for it. You just drive around and watch them.
and then way off over there on the right of the road, there's probably another group of 20 horses or so, but you can't really, they're gonna be way too far away from the camera.
Look how beautiful they are. They're moving.
Baby horses are cute, according to Mom.
Everything that is a baby is cute. Took a little patience to try to find the horses, but a little ways down the road and off the beaten path, we managed to find them. Boy, was that an exciting thing. I mean, I think I was probably the most excited one about seeing the horses.
Well, especially when you saw the ponies, you know, the little foals. But yeah, definitely we had to get off that loop drive and go down that, go off the beaten path, so to speak. Take the little dusty dirt road. We saw quite a few horses and pronghorn or antelope, whatever they're called.
What about you guys? What do you think?
I saw like how many horses today?
Hold on a second.
30 or 40, probably. Probably saw like 30 or 40 horses.
Yeah, maybe a bit more.
Bunch of antelope, too.
Saw like 7 babies.
It was really cool, though. It was also slightly boring because of it that we were basically looking at the exact same stuff until we found them.
That's part of the experience.
Yeah.
It's all part of the experience, Russ.
I was waiting for that.
All right, well, on to our next adventure here off the beaten path in Rock Springs.
That's pretty cool, though.
So our second stop here on the off the beaten path tour of Rock Springs is a place called the Reliance Tipple. This was used back in the early 20th century for coal processing. There's a big coal mining area. This was the machine, or I guess building, or the tipple that was used to sort it, size it and sort it. This is just down the road from Rock Springs, so it's an easy stop even if you're just passing through the area for one day. It's a quick little stop, just walk around and check it out. It's pretty cool looking structure. Yeah, this is definitely a cool piece of history.
It is. It's probably not a stop most people make, even if they know about it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, this is a quick thing. Even if you're passing through on the interstate, you can take a little 20-minute detour, come up here, check it out, and then jump back on the road. So this is off the beaten path number 2 for the Rock Springs area. Let's see what's next. So just like a lot of the stuff, make sure you check that description. We'll post a link. There's a QR code here, so we'll post a link to that QR code so you can look at the video and it actually shows the inside of the tipple. All right, today's hidden adventure in Rock Springs, Wyoming is taking us to go see some petroglyphs. Let's go check them out. All right, give a quick update on the truck. Finally figured it out. I actually forgot that I had a Bluetooth module to plug in to scan and a program on my computer. Actually, it was on my old computer, so I had to download it on the new one. But I plugged that in and figured out what the problem is. The problem is the turbo actuator. So luckily there's a diesel performance shop over here in Rock Springs that just went in and talked to the guy, and that's what he thinks the problem is too. So I'm gonna bring the camper here on Monday, get the turbo actuator replaced. Should cost about $2,000. What's that?
You mean you're gonna bring the truck here?
What'd I say?
Camper.
Oh yeah, well we gotta drop the camper off to get new tires because we had that blowout. And then we gotta bring the truck over here to get a new actuator on the turbo. So, nothing like spending lots of money at the same time.
Better than being broke on the side of the road.
Yeah. So, we'll, he said it should be about $2,000, so I'll let you know what it is after they do the work. Stay tuned. A little windy out here today. We made it to the White Mountain Petroglyphs. All back through it here is the dirt road we had to drive on to get here. It was pretty smooth. I think it was a well-packed dirt road. It was probably, what, 10, 11 miles, something like that, I think, off the pavement.
Yep, and it's starting to rain.
Pretty easy drive, and now, of course, it's starting to rain. So I put my rain hat on. So that's a short little hike up to the Petroglyphs, so let's get going, check them out. But we're almost there, walk up the trail. And petroglyphs are up there in the mountains. Well, made it to adventure number 3 off the beaten path in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Made it to this rock face here. You see all the different carvings that are in the stone here. So like this one looks like a person.
It's like a tree.
They estimate these carvings to be anywhere from a couple hundred to 1,000 years old. And of course, they also say there's some graffiti that other people have come out here and carved in. So look, here's a big giant bird. There's the eye, beak.
It almost looks like an eagle or a hawk the way it's
The head of it,
the
yeah.
head of it's shaped.
Yeah, you can see like the eye.
And the neck.
Yep. And here looks like some of the graffiti. Looks like somebody carved their initials in the rock, unfortunately. It's a shame people
I especially
deface something like this.
I especially hate
Inside one of these little alcoves, there's a nest. Some type of animals living up in here. Not sure. I got my cell phone flashlight shining on it. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Bird.
All right, Ashley, what do these look like? Got a bunch of shapes here. I mean, they got, I don't know, it's supposed to be like a bird, and that's the feather sticking
Well, that's
up
a
there.
person.
There's a
right
person,
there.
you can see the face. So is this a method of communicating, Michaela?
Well, here's a
Or was it an
female.
artistic person like you that just,
Both.
as a kid, came out here and just was playing and carving a bunch of stuff in the rocks?
A lot of the time it's both.
Yeah, it could be.
And this could be what you're saying with the artistic, because I have no idea what this looks like.
I don't know, it looks like a house and a big door. They didn't have houses with the big doors back
This
then.
one looks like a female. You can tell by the dress.
Yeah. Looks like a TP. What do you got over here, Riley? Hello. Guess we need to start bringing flashlights with us.
It's a feather.
Look how dark it is. Almost look like
Because there's a fire.
somebody had a fire in here before. Why don't you climb on in there with your cell phone flashlight?
I did that. You don't need a flashlight.
It's all dark enough.
Your flashlight was on.
Mom?
Yeah.
Feather.
Let's see if we can get up in here. Okay, I mean all this black on top. Somebody's probably in here at some point with a fire back in the day. Don't go back very far, but yeah. Should be a nice shelter from the wind. Carvings or etchings in here. It looks more like graffiti. It's these people's initials and stuff. It's a shame. Pretty neat. Let's see if I can get out of here.
Good.
There.
Did you see this? That's like a feather.
Made it. Here's another one here. Can't really, big line. Can't really see make out what it is.
Actually, yes, you can.
It's either buffalo or
Here's the legs.
it looks like a car.
I mean, it could also be a horse.
Maybe it was a 1,000-year-old car they had.
No, maybe
And
it's a
here's like the
horse.
big front tire.
Oh.
And here's the back of it.
So you get the neck right here, and you got like the head.
Or it could be a
Or it could be the other way around.
or it could be a prehistoric animal.
Maybe. Look at the big
What I said earlier was we should have brought a piece of paper and like some pencils, and you can do like the etching or whatever with the graphite. That'd been pretty cool to look at the shapes and take them with us. Something here almost looks like a person. There's a head.
I still think that looks like a bat.
But you have all this wind and any rain, these things are probably eroding away pretty quick out here.
Arrow.
Yeah, there's an arrow.
It actually has the No, that's a car.
Yeah, that's a car there. Looks like it at least. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Another great thing to do on these outback roads where there's no traffic is a little driver's education. Michaela's getting to that point where she needs to learn how to drive. She's going to be getting her driver's license soon.
Well, like
I know.
learn permit at least.
Scary, right? So, bring her out here where can't really do any damage and
Except for the Shrek itself.
get some practice and get her comfortable behind the wheel.
It's actually not as bad as I thought it was originally.
How's it feel back there?
We're good. I think Riley's trying to take a nap.
Figured he'd have on like a helmet and 25 seatbelts.
That's what he always says. Now we're gonna get out of this thing.
Oh,
goodness.
easy.
That's not.
All right, so adventure stop number 4 here, off the beaten path of in Rock Springs, Wyoming. It's right down the road from the Petroglyphs. Come out here and visit the Boar's Tusk, they call it. It's this really cool rock formation, standing all by itself out here in the middle of nowhere. Nothing else even remotely close to this is here. So this is, you can see it way off in the distance from the main roads and everything. It almost looks like a rock castle way off in the distance. It's pretty cool looking. So we're gonna walk around and check this thing out. Why do you look cold, Ashley?
Because it's windy out here.
But it's not cold. Yeah, it's windy.
It's still windy.
Oh yeah, those are. Really? You all right over there? Watch your step.
Yeah.
So there's the cows. You can see them now.
Oh, yeah.
Just over the little ridge, a bunch of cows. Yeah, this rock's pretty neat. It looks like some type of volcanic rock. You got all those other smaller rocks all inside of it.
Here's a piece that fell off. It's got all this colored moss on it, which I find very pretty.
Well, I don't know if it's moss or something, fungus or something. Yeah.
The green, yellow, and orange. Some red.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, some type of volcanic rock. It's probably the only one like that around here. That's why we got these couple little rocks. And then this big rock formation just out here in the middle of this high desert by itself. It's a pretty cool natural land feature.
It's cold out here.
And we're not doing it this time. Oh, almost tripped on the rock. But we're not doing it this time, but over there you can see are the sand dunes. You can actually keep driving down that same road that brought you here, or the same main road, the Chilton Road, I think it is. And it'll take you all the way out there to the sand dunes and the recreation area out there. So if you have 4-wheelers or dune buggies, you can take it out there and have a fun day. But that'd be adventure number 5 for the Rock Springs area, but we're not gonna be able to make it to that one. What do you think of this?
Oh, yeah.
Got one heck of a storm just rolled in. We got rain, we got hail.
Got wind. And this is only the beginning of it. Hopefully get water in here. I feel sorry for the people on the interstate right now.
Oh, there we go. Got a leak. Yeah, just I gotta replace these seals around the window. That's where it's leaking. Sitting here filming the storm, and now we got a leak right here. Guess I gotta fix some of our seals. We weren't planning on filming today, but then all of a sudden this storm rolled in. Holy cow.
I'm good.
Poor Tango doesn't like thunderstorms. He's down here shaking. Riley's set with you, Tang.
Riley was gonna watch his show.
Makes me worry about the truck. I want to get cracked windshield on top of everything else we gotta pay for this week.
No, now it
Looks
just
like
looks,
it's all rain now.
yeah, I was gonna say, now it just looks like it's raining. It's coming down really hard.
Well, the rain stopped. Flooded out the park a little bit. We just walked down to the laundry room. There's a gigantic puddle. Actually more like a river because it's just flowing right on through. It wasn't just puddled up in front of the laundry room and the office building. It was flowing through. They had a pump down there trying to get it out quicker, but we got a little bit of the little pile of hail left. But I don't think we got any damage. Didn't see any damage. All good. There's another storm coming in tonight. It's supposed to be this evening sometime. Just like that one, you know, strong winds and rain and maybe some hail. So hopefully everybody fares all right. All right, so Riley and I just dropped off the camper here to get the tires replaced. Since we had that blowout the other day on the highway, we're gonna get, and it damaged the tire that was, you know, right next to it, right behind it on the other axle. We're just gonna go ahead and get all new tires, 5 of them, including the spare. We're upgrading the tires too. We're going to a 12 ply, so it'll be 100 psi instead of 80 psi tires. Now we're gonna head over and hopefully get the truck fixed. We're having the turbo actuator replaced at a local diesel performance shop here in Rock Springs. So hopefully that's going to take care of that issue that we've been experiencing for about a month or so now, which you guys know about. We already told you. So let's go over down the road here and get that dropped off.
So, Mikhail and I are sitting here at the campground with no camper and no truck because today is get it fixed day. So Steve and Riley are out dropping off the camper to get new tires and taking the truck to the shop to get the problem with the turbo fixed. So we're kind of just sitting here under our pop-up. At least we have shade and water bottles and trying to keep Tango from going too crazy, but hopefully we're not here too long before they get back. It's supposed to take a couple hours for the truck, probably like 45 minutes to an hour for the camper, and yeah, we'll keep you guys updated.
Riley and I just dropped the truck off. Now just kind of hang out for a few hours till they get done because no camper to go back to because it's at the tire shop and nothing else to do. Guess we'll have to walk around and see if there's anything in the area that we can do. Hopefully, they said it'd take about 2 hours once they get it in there, so hopefully it won't take them too long to get it in the bag. We shall see. Well, as you can see, we made it back. Truck's all done. Got the new shoes on the camper. Definitely was an expensive day. Almost $3,200 between the two of them. It's definitely goes in the non-fun money category. I'm sure just like everybody else, I'd rather spend $3,200 on something fun. But it was definitely a necessary item, so I don't have a choice in it. I had to get the truck fixed. I had to get some new tires on the camper because 2 of them were damaged, and I'd rather just replace all 4 of them at that point since the other ones were several years old. Better to be safe than sorry, especially when got important and precious cargo like the family. Riding around in the truck and living in the camper. If you guys like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and smash that subscribe button. And popping up on the screen right here is another video just for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the road.